What's going on, miners? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. Today, I have a special treat for you guys. We are giving away an 8 GPU mining rig, literally all intact except for the GPUs. Now, this is a $700 value from a company over on Amazon. I will leave links in the description below along with coupon codes if you guys need anything. I'm not getting paid for any of this. They asked me to review the product, and what I'm going to do is give it away to you guys. I asked them if that was okay. They said yes. So you know what? Someone's going to get real lucky today. So if you guys are into that, let's do it. All right, here she is. We have this frame from Amazon. Now you guys can see there is a frame in here. There's a box. I'm not sure what that is. And then we have the ATX PSU. So I believe this is an 1800 watt ATX PSU, which is pretty crazy that it can run off 120 and 240. Now let me get all this out of the box. We'll open it up and we will see what's inside. All right, so here we have the frame out of the box there. It's all wrapped up nice and tight. I believe the riserless motherboard and fans are in here, but we'll check that in just a second. These are some splitters, and they have the PCIe by SATA adapters. Please just throw those out. You guys don't use those. Then we have the C13 by wall plug, the 120 volt for this guy right here. I totally suggest you guys go to my Amazon store and get the C13, C14 cables and hopefully plug it into a PDU that is 240 volts, but to each his own. And we have a nice little power button there. That thing's actually kind of cool. Then we have this right here. You can see it's a crypto mining power supply, 1800 watts, 80 plus gold. It has all of the cables built into it. These PSUs are a little tough only because you can't change anything, and if you don't use all the cables, you kind of just need to bunch them up and leave them off to the side. So whatever, is what it is. But let's open this box, and I'm going to use my RGB knife from Mr. Altered Component. Thank you so much for this. And we will see what we have in store. Alright, so this is the riserless motherboard. Like I said, I'm going to have to take it out of this foam. And then right there we have 4 fans. Alright, so this is the riserless motherboard. As you can see, it's for 8 GPUs. It's got a little NVMe SSD right there, I believe. This is the CPU cooler, actually. That's really good quality, surprisingly, for a riserless motherboard. And it looks like it has a real CPU in there. Yeah, it looks like it has a real CPU socket, so interesting. All right, now I guess what I'm gonna do is speed through this build, because this right here is gonna take me a little bit and I'm not gonna talk during it, so I'm gonna have to build it and then disassemble it. So I might not put all of the bolts in here, but I'll do my best. Oh, and then one last thing. I don't know why this is in there, a VGA to HD TV adapter. Whatever that is, this is in there. Got a little mangled in shipping, but that's going back in the box as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. All right, let me build this thing and we'll check it out once it's all done. By the way, this is the bag of screws it came with, if anybody's wondering, and there is some instructions on how to build the frame. So I'm gonna try to follow these right now. Alright, here it is. This is what I come up with. So the only thing that stinks is the PSU sags a little bit when you don't have these wires cut, but I don't want to cut these because of the, I'm packing it back up for you guys. So once you cut those, this should be able to stay upright. Like if you look right now, it's sagging pretty good. But once you, cut that bundle of wires, is all the weight on the backside, you should be able to zip tie this pretty straight, which is awesome. Now, I did not put the mounts on this riserless motherboard only because they're all in this little baggie. Again, I'm wrapping this up and I don't want to affect you guys receiving this unit. I do have to disassemble this frame again, but overall it was pretty simple to do. The only thing I noticed right here, the hole didn't really line up. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but the hole's off a little bit right there on this. So I mean, I don't know, maybe you guys can get it to work. I'm not gonna go too crazy trying to make it fit. So as you can see, the fan wires are right here, and I think they're designed to be fed through the front here. Let me pull one out, and then you guys can feed it into the fan port on the motherboard, like right here. So there's a fan 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 fans, that's perfect. Now again, you're going to have all the 6 pins going to feed this riserless motherboard. You're going to have to feed all of these ports as well to help support the power coming from the riser part of this motherboard to the actual GPU. Then you're going to have all those splitters to be able to split off of the VGA cables, the extra additional VGA cables, to go to all of the GPUs that you have on here. So the only thing I want to say is this power supply right here, like I typically mention, stay within the 80% rule if you can. Again, it's 1800 watts and it does 120 and 240 volts. It says 110 to 240 volt right there. Now I would recommend running this off of 240 volts, but to each his own. You guys could do what you like. That is totally up to you. I just want to make sure you guys are aware that this will probably blow a 15 amp circuit in your house. You guys will have to re-trip that breaker or reset that breaker, because it will definitely trip pulling this much wattage from a normal wall outlet. But I mean, realistically, this frame is super small and super compact. It looks really nice actually for a small, sleek design. Now right here, this is an 8GB stick of laptop RAM. That's what it looks like. I'm not too sure what is in here for a CPU, but I mean, you guys will find out once you plug it in and turn it on. This is a SATA 3, it says, SSD, 128 gigabytes right here. So yeah, I mean, 3000 RPM fans, if I'm not mistaken. I think those are 3000 RPMs. But overall, I think this is a pretty cool little riserless motherboard setup, to be honest. Thing's pretty cool. The only thing that really bothers me is the whole sagging issue, but I think that could really be fixed. I just honestly think it's all the weight on the backside right here pulling it all down. But I don't know, you guys can let me know once you get this thing built up at your place, and I definitely want to see pictures of this thing somewhere, either in Misfit Mining Discord, or I want you guys to put it on Twitter and tag me. So what'd you guys think of this 8 GPU mining frame? Honestly, it seems pretty well built for a small unit with a riserless motherboard. I think's perfect. The only thing I'd be a little wary on, like I said, is the 1800 watt ATX PSU, plugging that into a normal wall outlet. Just be mindful. I wouldn't pull over 1200 watts. That's like really max I would go on that. If you guys are gonna feed it with 240, then I mean, have at it. But 80% rule, just kind of stick to that if you can. Now, huge shout out to those guys that sent this rig over to me. I will leave a link to their store down in the description below and in the pinned comment for the time being, as well as a coupon code if anybody wants to purchase this that hasn't won it. But guys, leave a positive comment down there. I'll use a random comment picker and pin your comment at the top of the comment section as soon as I choose a winner, as well as releasing a short on my other channel. So go check that out. Now, I appreciate you guys for watching. Go down here, hit this like button, and stay tuned for 30K subscriber giveaway, because I am going to be doing a massive giveaway. So make sure you sub. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.